Hello traders, this is Roberto, and this video is a tutorial for the Onyx Scalper and Jackhammer slash candlestick pattern trading strategy. It's one that I often use when I'm using a combination of indicators. The lines that you see here, the outer lines is a Bollinger Band type indicator, but much better than a Bollinger Band. It is the ejack hammer indicator. We have a stochastics indicator on the bottom, and finally the candlestick patterns that I use to detect when price hits hit a support and ready to go in the opposite direction. So I'll show a few examples, and then using the Onyx Scalper for confirmation in a trade. So when today is non-farm payroll Friday, the 7th of August. And notice that price is hitting the bottom of the channel on the 1 hour chart, creating an inside bar that's a candlestick reversal pattern. And then it came back down again and gave us a bearish or bullish engulfing candle. So, and stochastics is oversold. So I'm looking for first price action to giving me a reversal. Then I switch over to the 15-minute chart for my entry using the scalper indicator. And there was the trade here on the scalper, Onyx Scalper. The entry was actually when price broke above the bars. Usually I take a trade right when a body of the candle, and price went all the way up to the outer band of the jackhammer on the 15-minute chart, and that was actually the target. And that was 72 pips from the entry to the target. So the combination of using Onyx Scalper and the jackhammer on a 15-minute chart will give you an entry and a target. But I confirmed this on the 1 hour chart. Unless I have a confirmation on the 1 hour chart, see price is hitting the bottom of the channel right there on the 1 hour. So and stochastic is oversold. Switching over to the 15-minute chart will give me an entry and a target using the jackhammer as the target. In this example, we have the Australian USD. Notice the top of the channel, we have an indecision candle. Stochastics is overbought. This is on the 1 hour chart. And the next candle closes below the indecision candle. That's actually the first sell alert. And then we received another sell alert later in the day during the New York session. So again, switching to the 15-minute chart and using the Onyx for an entry. And there were two entries. There was one here when price broke below the Onyx bars, and then again when it stayed below and continued. And look at the targets. We're at the bottom. The jackhammer, ejackhammer, is giving us support levels. So you would exit these trades down at the bottom. That was what, 43 pips, because often if you just use one indicator, you don't know where price is going to find support. And in this case, the Onyx is giving us a clear exit down at these levels down there. Here, the last trade that was taken was gold. Notice that price on a 15-minute chart, notice the jackhammer lines are pointing down, so it's showing us that gold is in a downtrend. Breaks below the Onyx bars. Notice that it continued, it bounced back up to the right at the outer jackhammer line. This was a perfect trade, perfect setup, because two indicators essentially are telling you the same thing, that we should be selling at the top of each jackhammer lines and then price is below the Onyx. So it's two confirmations on a 15-minute chart. I didn't even have to look at a 1-hour chart to give me confirmation. This is all I needed. Okay, jackhammer lines are slanted down. That shows bearish sentiment. Price breaking below the Onyx bars, and then taking profit all the way at the bottom here. So that was a huge run to the downside, over 433 pips on gold. Here's another example, the Onyx and ejack hammer. Price hitting the top on a 15-minute chart in the upper band, giving us a nice break below the Onyx bars, and that was an ideal trade setup. Sell at when this candle closes below the Onyx bars, and then taking this trade all the way down to the bottom of the jackhammer. That gave us a nice run to the downside, about 35 pips. Here's another excellent trade on pound US dollar, where the Onyx bearish bars are at the same levels as the jackhammer. And it doesn't get any better than this, knowing that we're in a downward trend, price breaking below the Onyx bars. So this is a selling trade. And staying in this trade, you could stay this trade all the way down to the bottom of the jackhammer channel, which is here. That would have been the exit, and that was about 83 pips. So again, this is a very powerful technique using two indicators. You can purchase both of these indicators on my website. Just go to the website FX-Northwest. There's on the home page, there's the Onyx Scalper banner that you can click on, and it will take you to the Onyx Scalper website. And the jackhammer is in the trade signals indicators, and there's a link for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone in the trade room on Monday.